What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Dennis Bosher. I'm with Skilled Graphics, and today I'm going to do this quick little tutorial. It won't take long at all. It's just this neat feature that I use occasionally. It's basically a warp feature, an envelope warp, but you can take text and you can basically warp it around any shape. Many of you may know how to use this, and that's wonderful and great. You may know better ways to do it, and that's wonderful and great. But this is just something that I use occasionally and figured, hey, it's really easy, it's really simple. Some people may not know about it. I remember when I didn't know about it. Maybe I should share that information with the world. So in this quick little tutorial today, we're going to learn how to do an envelope distort using the top object, which is usually a shape in many cases. So let's get started. First things first, I'm going to open up my file here, which you probably can't see that happening because I don't think my capture stuff shows, but I'm just opening an 11 by 11 inch blank document. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create some text, and we're going to use my favorite font called Futura, and I like the bold version because it's really, or we'll use heavy. And we're just going to say something like Skilled Graphics. Let's promote myself there. Here we go. Skilled Graphics. And say we've got this text here. And that's awesome. The text is cool. Actually, let's do this. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it stacked. Let's do that. We'll take these. We'll go ahead and create them as outlines. There we go. We're going to make this a little bit bigger. All right, so we've got our text. This is the text that we want to warp. And I'm just to make sure it stands out a little bit, I'm going to make it a different color. I'm going to just make this easy and look right. I'm going to just make that very close to the same width. And I know this isn't, perfect or whatever, but it's okay. It's okay. It's good enough for government work. That's what they tell me. So say you've got this, and you want to make this like maybe part of a shield. Like say you're creating a shield, and you want the text to fit into the bottom in the same shape as the shield. So the next thing you want to do is make your shape. And say we want to put this on a shield, some kind of shield. Like say we do this, we do this, we go up here, boom, boom. And to make this easy, I'm just going to copy that over and connect the shapes, form, reflect, copy. Now we've got this here. All right, so you've got your shield, and we're going to connect the shield. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now just to make this so it doesn't look artifact-y, we got some artifacts down here. Let's take that out and that out. There's probably some up here, just where it didn't connect very smooth. Is that okay? It looks okay. All right, so this is the shield that we want to form. And we're going to put this, we're basically going to have this up here, and it's going to form along that shield. So the first thing I want to do, I'm going to create the section that I want this in. And this is all based on your shape. You want to figure out what shape you want your text to be in. So you have to create that shape. And this is a shield, and I don't want it to take this whole shape up, but I do want to take up like the bottom half of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create this, and basically this is what I'm going to do. When I make it white, I'm going to make Skilled Graphics fit into this little red part. So we're going to copy that and send one to the back. And then I'm going to take this piece that I just copied up here, and I'm going to cut that part off there using the minus front. All right, so now, actually I'm going to copy that so I have it. And then I'm going to cut it off of here too. So now we've just got this, but if I hit Control-Shift-V, I'll bring this part back. And this is the shape. This is the shape that I want to put Skilled Graphics on, and I want it to transform up against that. So just to make, I changed this color because I wanted it to look different than this. This was supposed to be black, so let's do that. All right, so the trick to this is Skilled Graphics has to be behind the shape. So basically all you do, it's just simple. It's just simple. We come this far, and it's just this easy. You go here, you select, you make sure that the text layer is behind, and this works with anything, not just text. You can warp anything. I don't know why you would want to warp one shape into another shape, but if you wanted to do that, you absolutely could. Okay, so you take this and you select the object on front. You go to Object, Envelope Distort. You can't see it, but it's under Object in the menu, Envelope Distort. I'm sorry you can't see my screen, but you see my mouse? I'm on it. All right, and then you go over to where it says Make with Top Object, and the magic begins. Boom! Look at that. Look at that magic. it's pretty nice, and this works with pretty much any shape. And if I'm not mistaken, you can even do it with text. I believe you can just use your text, center that, adjust that, make this a little bigger. Not doing anything perfect here. I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to try to do this with the text. I think you can do it with regular text. I don't think it has to be a shape. But just to make sure it's on, yeah, that has to be on the bottom. And you select the top. You go to Object, Envelope, Distort, Make with Top Object. Yeah, so see, there you go. You can do that with regular text. It doesn't have to be a shape. But it's really cool feature. You can do this pretty much with any shape you want. If you wanted to do, you know, some kind of crazy, like I had to do this for a logo I was working on a while back, and I'll show you that what I did there. But for some reason you've got to do this crazy design that requires you to, you know, maybe you've got a logo and you want to wrap that logo, you want that text to wrap better around it. Maybe the logo is kind of curvy or something, and you need that text to fit the logo better. Like, say maybe your logo has a curve to it or something, and your text is just flat underneath it. Well, text like that doesn't look good, you know. That you want it to be more, you want it to flow better. So you basically would take your text, put it behind the shape, or yeah, put it behind the shape, whatever shape you come up with that you want it to warp to. Object, Envelope, Distort, Make with Top Object, and boom, you have that. Cool thing about the text, if you keep it as text, you can change that text to say, you know, whatever you want. Watery wave. I mean, it can say whatever you want. You can change the text and it'll maintain that same shape. And it's not always pretty, and it might not work good with other fonts, but it is a handy little thing to use. Well, that looks good. What was that? What is that? Is that what? Extra feature bullet? Yeah, that's interesting. But you can make all, and it's all based on your shape. So if you wanted to just create some kind of basic arch, now obviously this can be kind of done with the regular tools, but if you just wanted to create, you know, a weird arch or something, you can do that. Object, Envelope, Distort, Make with Top Object, and boom. Here's another example where I use this. This was with the blog I recently did, and basically I was taking ugly logos and trying to make them better, and ugly logos are on top, and this is the one where I used that technique. I didn't like how it looked underneath. I didn't want to make it too tall. I wanted it to be more of a square, and I needed to get this text to fit inside of this barn door type, you know, enclosure here. I wanted it all to fit in there. Basically, I took this shape right here and I just offset it and used that. I offset it to the, you know, the width that I wanted, and then I used that to fit my farmer's text. And the farmer's text was exactly like the warehouse text. It warped perfectly around there. And anyways, guys, that's what I wanted to show you guys today. This tool is called Envelope Distort, and it's the Make with Top Object option. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a little something. I hope it helps you somehow, some way. Maybe this is something that you didn't know. Maybe it's something that you knew but forgot about. That was my case. And I hope it helps you out. So anyways, appreciate you watching. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Happy branding.